We turned one of Queens' most hyped Thai restaurants into a 7-course DIY family-style tasting for 4 people. And you tell me if the total bill of $207.50 was worth it. Also, the restaurant almost ruined the secret red dessert box surprise. From Manhattan, you can take a ferry or drive over the East River to Long Island City, where you will find Soothr, the new sister restaurant to that East Village Thai spot that earned a Michelin Bib Gourmand. I am here on a double date. My brother, my sister-in-law, and Irene are just off camera. When you walk in, you are transported to Bangkok's Yaowarat Chinatown district with tea houses by day and jazz club nightlife by nightfall. Here you will find Ame, the diva host that will guide you. With our party size, she was able to build a 7-course tasting menu without paying tasting menu prices, but was she able to assist with curating the best dishes with us. Ame also showed us the tea options and cocktails. We opted for good old tap water. With all the positive news articles, I really hope we haven't wasted our hard-earned money. Either way, I'll let you know if you should go or skip it. Regardless, if you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button. The menu leans Thai comfort food with a little modern creative drama. Therefore, big flavors are to be expected, and the first bites came out fast. So let's get into the food. Ame's team started us off with 3 appetizers, and honestly, this is where going on a double date is an elite move. You get to taste a lot more without committing to just one lonely plate. First up is the Hoi Johr. It's a Thai dumpling. Inside, you'll find a mixture of pork, shrimp, crab, and scallion. It also has bits of water chestnut that gives you fresh, crunchy bits for texture. It reminded me of a siu mai that you get at dim sum, but instead of being wrapped in dough, they use a super thin soy sheet and then deep fried for that shatter crisp outer layer. Adds another level of texture. And don't forget to drizzle on their house plum sauce that clings enough to coat the crust, providing a sweet tang that pairs well with the meat. This is a great way to start our meal. Right next to the dumplings was the hot Yai Chicken, which is cooked by ladling hot oil over the bird. This is not the same as dropping it in the fryer. The skin becomes like a crispy paper. The chicken is marinated with herbs and spices, with a heavy hint of garlic and turmeric. It was very juicy and delicious. Add some homemade sweet chili sauce, which added some heat and sweetness that balanced the umami from the chicken. The verdict of this dark meat was that it was tasty with a good mouthfeel. However, there was not enough crispy fried shallots. The third app was another crispy item with the duck rolls. It was stuffed with braised duck breast, leeks, and wood ear mushroom. These rolls just came out of the fryer as they were super hot. I added some house plum sauce, and that sauce mellowed out the duck fat. I love the texture and flavors of this roll. I would have loved to have more duck inside. The apps were strong and the perfect amount of food to prep us for the entrees. They brought them all out, and I ordered the shrimp pad Thai, which is the quintessential Thai dish. When I ordered it, I was thinking they would make it more modern, but it looked like the usual pad Thai. But can anyone make this classic better? It was good, but not great. These Krong Pad Ped ribs are braised first. And usually I don't like braised because for me, it provides a dried out tender meat. But they use a hot wok with a thick chili heavy sauce and showered in thinly sliced kaffir lime leaves that locks in the flavors. You get this deep, savory heat, but with the kaffir lime, gives it a bright, almost floral punch. So it doesn't just feel like fire for fire's sake. They throw cucumber and long beans on the plate so you can cool your mouth between bites. Will this be the standout dish of the night? Stay tuned. On the outside of the Tao Hu Prik Gluer, which is a fried egg wash tofu that looks pretty simple. The tofu cube itself is a silky, almost custardy, with just enough structural firmness inside a very delicate, crisp shell. On top, you get this fiery, crunchy garlic shallot crumb with diced onions and peppers and a little fresh herb sprinkled over. So you've got this soft, almost creamy base. And then this loud, crunchy, garlicky topping that wakes up the whole thing. And I wish there was more of it. This is a dish that you order thinking that it'll be light and chill, and halfway through the service, everyone is fighting over the last piece. This simple dish is a yum Kaw Moo, but there's a lot going on here. You've got thin slices of grilled pork jowl tossed in a punchy chili lime dressing, a ton of fresh Thai herbs, crunchy shallots, and this toasted rice powder that gives everything a nutty roasted flavor. On the menu it says salad, but it doesn't look like that to me. You get some heat from the chilies, brightness from the lime, a smoky edge from the pork, and then the toasted rice and shallots. Add this crunchy, almost this crackly texture in every bite. The spice creeps up on you, but never completely blows your face off. And the herbs keep it feeling really alive. Flavor-wise, it's super bright and refreshing, especially after all the fried and richer dishes. Now for the moment that you've been waiting for this whole time. For dessert, we went with the secret box. They bring out this crimson red box and present it like a treasure chest. It's supposed to be sealed, and I was thinking that I needed to figure out a puzzle to open it. But two things let me down. First, they revealed what was inside with a piece of paper on top of the box. And second, all you needed to open the box was to lift the top. I get why they needed to show the description for allergies and other preferences. I kind of wish they tucked the note inside instead. It kills the suspense just a little. Still, I get a kick out of doing a reveal. Inside, there were two desserts. A refined take on the mango sticky rice and a mochi fruit bowl. The third one was served outside the box. Honestly, I wish the box was bigger to fit all three, but that third one did feel like a bonus. The Khao Nai Mamunyang has a perfectly ripe golden mango with a neat mound of warm sticky rice and a drizzle of rich coconut cream, finished with just a hint of salt. Flavor-wise, it's exactly what you want. Creamy, fragrant, and a little sweet, with that salty coconut bringing everything into balance. Feels like a slightly more polished, restaurant-y version of a classic. This will make you very happy. In the next compartment, there is a sheet of mochi covering a mix of seasonal fruit and a big cloud of fresh whipped cream on top, holding it all together. It's lighter, more playful, and all about texture. The mochi fruit bowl is not as punchy flavor-wise as the mango sticky rice, but it's super easy to keep eating, especially if you're sharing. I feel healthier because of the fruit. Just outside the secret box was the item mamulang, made of a super smooth scoop of mango gelato with a bright orange yuzu sauce poured over it that kind of glowed. Gelato itself was really velvety and creamy, and the sauce adds a citrusy, almost floral brightness on top. Flavor-wise, it's cleaner and sharper than the mango sticky pudding, more like a refresher than a full dessert course. You get ripe mango, a hint of orange, a little yuzu tang, and then it just kind of disappears in a really nice way. I should have eaten this first, like a palate cleanser. Definitely a good option if it's a very hot day. Card drama set aside, the secret box is a cool idea that adds to the experience and the mystique of the restaurant theme. If I had to choose my personal 3-course meal, I would order the duck rolls, Krong Pad Ped ribs, and from the secret red box, the sticky rice. For about $52 per person, this was a great restaurant. It has a theme that sweeps you away to Bangkok for a couple hours. It's definitely a place for a repeat visit, to try the other dishes, and worthy of a one-no eats. So see you in the next video that is being recommended to you right now.